Well, we're live now.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, because we're just going to work through this.
Yeah, hey everybody. Welcome to the shit show.
Yeah, well, nobody's in here yet anyway. So we're just going to keep going, and we're going to talk to people, and we're going to make believers out of them. And we're going to get this fixed. Maybe. Well, the fact that you can't even power it off is disconcerting.
Yeah. I got the password. But yeah, the fact that it won't restart, that is not good.
Well, and you said there's a power button, but it won't power off?
Yeah.
That's strange.
I don't know, maybe that's normal for Windows.
No. I mean, like, it's a machine. You turn the power off, and it turns the power off.
Chris, question. It's still just circling. Is there a way to, like, force restart?
Yeah, press the button, press the power button, and hold until it shuts off.
Okay.
Hey, it's Eric Vinny Dixon. Tim Aldrich. These guys are in here. You guys are going to watch us struggle fuck for a few minutes before we get this thing going because we're having technical difficulties up here. But we're up here at Navajo Lake. We got a big-ass cabin for a bunch of my buddies. And oh, sorry, we're at Duck Creek.
Oh, hey, it worked.
Yeah, I told you, Al.
Chris?
I told him the same thing. You know what he said? He said, fuck off.
Yeah, I told.
So, this is my buddy Chris. This is Chris Johnson.
Okay.
And, yeah. Then, dude, we got to get this thing going.
Yeah.
But we're going to be doing an episode. We're going to be doing an episode to recap Alan's Machu Picchu trip, where he hiked to the top of Machu Picchu, and he ate a gerbil or something like that. We're going to talk about it. So hopefully you guys will check it out. Hopefully you guys have checked out the show a lot. You know, we got tons of episodes, tons of content. You guys just need to jump in there and download it all and tell a friend, and you know, let them know we don't suck. So, and once we hook up the everything, we'll be getting going, and we will. Hey, you got to make sure that we get sound though. You might just need Chris to do the sound check or something, since I could stand here and film it.
Chicky check. Oh.
Yeah. Sibyllus.
Testing 1 2. Sibyllus.
Exactly.
Fucking Tom Hanks.
Okay. Oh, good. I hear everybody through here.
Do you hear me through here?
I very much so. You sound great.
Okay, how about over here? Let's see.
All right.
Yeah. So step on his Achilles as you go.
Them running fields.
It's still fucking flatlining through here.
Yeah. It's got to be some dial you're not fucking touching right.
I mean, there's only one.
Bring them on camera. No, we can't bring everybody on camera.
Recorded audio was lost. Okay.
Down
Chris is gonna be our producer.
That's right.
All right, go ahead. No, fuck, I hear it through here.
I believe in love.
Did you hit the record button?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try something else there, Al.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug it into a different USB.
Yeah. Make that bitch airtight.
Testing. 1 2 1 2. Sibyllus.
You know, I had asked Alan if he wanted to wait till 5 to go live, and he's like, "Oh no, I need like 3 minutes." That was about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Sibyllus. Testing 1 2. Sibyllus. Test.
Yeah.
Test.
This is why I usually don't rush him, but dude, we may not have to. We may. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Can you guys even hear me? I didn't have the sound up, so maybe that was a problem, but I'm talking for nothing.
Talking for nothing and the chicks are free.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
Nobody knows.
Okay, so that worked. It knows that the soundboard is here.
How it know?
How do it know?
Yeah. But we don't see our voices.
Yeah.
Are you sure we're plugged in the same places, Al?
There's only so many places.
Because I always thought it was on the. I thought it was.
Monitor out.
No.
Okay.
This is what connects it
got it.
to the computer, the USB, and it's detecting
So it sees it.
Yeah, because like if I unplug it,
Yeah.
it'll stop and be like, hey, you just unplugged your shit.
Didn't do that? Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about this, guys. We're usually cooler than this, but we're away from our studio and trying to make do up here. So, and there's all kinds of shit going by, and so it's pretty cool though up here. It's nice. It's only 70 degrees. At night we made a big fire.
You're not using OBS or whatever the fuck it is?
I'm using Audacity.
Come on, Al. I may have to reschedule this live until.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to hold you guys up, but we'll be back. How about that? We'll be back in a few minutes.
Oh, wow. Good.
Yeah. That we will be back. Okay. I'm just gonna hang this up here. We're just gonna let this shit run because why the fuck not? You guys can watch the struggle as it happens.
Oh, it's live. It's live streaming.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm only about 7 or 8 vodkas deep. So.
Nice. That's enough.
Okay.
Ah.
Now what if... Alright, it's not picking up from here.
Oh.
It definitely hits my,
He's
headphones.
like, I'm fucking deaf.
But
asshole.
dude, there's no fucking sound coming out of this soundboard.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
Oh, and hold on, go get on the...
1, 2, check.
Alright,
check,
okay.
check,
Now I think we're getting somewhere.
check.
Because this isn't... Oh,
Oh, there we go. And I'm the one who's drunk.
these lights aren't coming on.
Yeah.
Okay, so
As if it's getting sound. So...
Testing.
What's
1,
that
2,
little
3,
button
4, 5,
underneath
6, 7, 8, 9,
it? There's
10.
like a gray button underneath your thumb.
Yeah,
Down,
that's the power
lower.
button.
No.
Oh, this is to cut out
Okay.
those sounds, to cut off the microphones. This brings it back in, but this isn't registering at all. So let me try maybe plugging these
1,
back.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah,
10.
it should be.
You should be seeing signal, right?
Yeah, I should be getting signal on
you're not
here,
getting signal.
and I'm not.
What if I was louder?
That
No?
should work. And why the fuck am I hearing it in my microphone or in my headphone?
Test,
But
test,
not-
test, 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 test.
All right, if we just
All right,
go down
Start
to
over.
basics.
Yeah.
let's do this. Watch this. Let's do power.
Yep.
And then let's try this. It's not gonna make any difference. Okay. Good secure connection.
Yep.
All right.
All right, we got this going to the computer.
And this is going.
That's the power.
Power.
Yep.
You got it.
All right, turn this on.
Okay.
All right, and now,
Are we sure that the board's hot?
no, well, that's the thing, right? Because
All right.
I
Test,
hear
test,
everybody,
test,
but it's
test,
not.
Test, 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 test.
Oh, all right, keep going.
Test, test, test. Hello.
Okay, this volume control is working,
Hello. Okay, so the other one.
but there's no fucking output. And yeah, these red lights
should be
should
flashing.
be flashing.
Yo. Yo.
No.
Okay, all right, let's see. All right, so where's, all right, so this is the output.
Yeah.
To here.
Yep.
Did you select that in the settings for here?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because when you unplug it, it shows that it's unplugged.
Right. It shows that it's unplugged, so it's definitely detecting it.
I have an idea. Let's try this.
Okay.
Stop the recording.
We aren't even trying to record, I don't think.
Yeah.
Are you not trying to record right now?
No.
Oh, so hit the record button.
Yeah, but we should still, usually it shows our
Yo,
Our
yo,
little
yo, yo,
Richter
yo, yo,
scale
yo,
shit.
yo, 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 yo. Now stop it. Try to play it back and see it plays.
I did.
Oh,
That's
nothing?
it. No,
Okay.
it's totally blank.
Well,
Oh, I got it. I fixed
hello,
it.
hello.
Hey,
There it is. Look at
there
that.
it is. Fucking
Look at
fixed
that.
it.
Now we got to get the levels up now.
And we're gonna go live.
This shit right here.
What's the unplugged quarter
Hey,
inch?
we need to.
It was this. The streaming out.
Oh, what's the unplugged quarter inch?
Oh, this is that. This is how we do our sound effects.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
How we
I can't
play
hear me
our-
at all.
You can't hear you at all?
No,
It's because I unplugged it.
Hey, what's up?
Alright, yeah,
What's up?
hold on.
What's up?
You gotta
Hey,
replug you.
hey, hey.
Yeah.
Rich likes to lick testicles.
Whoa,
Right.
now I hear you. Very loud.
Yeah, it's a little loud.
Yo.
Yo, 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 yo. So you know red means
Okay,
stop,
we're
right?
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, that's
Christ.
fucking idiotic. God damn it.
All right, are we ready to do this thing
This
live?
is all
man?
because
Yeah.
Alan forgot to press a button.
Well,
Yeah.
dude, Alan is I love
Okay.
him, but fucking stupid. So,
Well, you know.
Every single dial on here I turned, except for this switch.
Except for the one that says stream.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Except for the streaming app.
All right.
All right, everybody shut the fuck up.
All right,
I
shut
gotta
the fuck
do
up.
the intro music. All right, here we go.
Oh, you know what I don't have, dude?
You're talking.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I didn't do I don't have a cold open ready.
Oh, fuck it.
Fuck it, we'll do it without the cold open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have a tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're so disorganized.
I got one.
Yeah.
Wrecked him. Damn near killed him.
Yeah. All right, everybody shut the fuck up.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
All right, here we go. Let's skip the Scafachiverse rocket then and just do the regular intro
My
music.
awesome music.
Just go, man.
Yeah. All right, so here we go.
They can't hear it anyway.
Yeah, we're ready to start. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Burp, 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 burp. Burp.
Well, they can hear that.
Dude, you're blowing
Yeah.
my eardrums out.
I
What's
can
better than
turn down
blowing?
your volume
Yeah,
a little
please.
bit. Is this one? This one's yours, right?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, is
And
that better?
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Oh my
so
God.
great how much we have our shit together.
Dude, we do not have our shit together.
Oh my
A
God, our shit is
well-oiled
so
machine.
together.
We are not putting our best foot forward. We're putting our worst foot forward.
Dude, all right, for those of you who watched on the live stream,
Yeah.
we
there
just
was two
spent-
people.
Yeah, all two of you.
Tim Aldrich and our Eric
and
Vinny
Eric Vinny
Dixon.
Dixon,
Yeah.
one of the good ones.
Yeah.
We just spent like 20 minutes trying to figure out why the fuck the soundboard wasn't putting out the sound.
Yeah.
And it turns out it's because there's a little switch that says, do you want the sound to go out? Or there's a thing called loop back, which I now know means that it doesn't go out, it just goes back into my headphones.
Ah.
And I'm like, why the fuck is it only going into my headphones?
All right. So,
it's kind of like your wives.
hey,
Yeah.
hey, everybody.
Oh, Chris, for you to be heard at all, you got to come
Oh,
over
I know,
and get-
I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Welcome to the
Oh,
Scafachiverse.
dude.
Yeah.
Well, so this rust
Yeah.
comes from 2 weeks in South America.
Yeah, in Peru, right?
In Peru, at
Yeah.
Machu Picchu, hiking the Inca Trail. What a fucking experience. Dude.
Yeah.
It was,
That's not going to work, Chris. We already tried it.
yeah, it was fantastic. It was hard. It was challenging. It was scenic. It was beautiful. But most of all, it was stinky.
Okay, so hold on, man.
Okay.
You're way in
So
overdrive.
far ahead.
Yeah, you're so far ahead of where we need to be. You need to
Yeah.
stop.
Okay.
You need to pause. You need to slow down. Hold on. Okay, take a breath.
Yes.
All right. First,
Yeah.
do you have a tip?
I do have it.
Okay, so do we have a sponsor for that tip?
Probably.
Okay, so hey,
Okay.
if you don't,
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got a sponsor.
Okay. Who's our sponsor?
Dude, we're gonna do Deep Dick's Fishing Bar.
Oh yeah, I love that place.
Storm Lake's
Yeah.
owned Deep Dick's Fishing Bar, where you can keep your rod in your hand
Yeah.
while enjoying a nice drink and some food down by the lake.
Right, you can actually fish from your bar stool
Yeah.
while you're eating. We tried to go fishing today.
Yeah, it did not work.
So I'm
Deep Dick's would have
still
been better.
on vacation,
Yeah.
and we are now. You may hear background noise. You may hear,
Yeah.
stepping on the wooden deck. All these things, because where are we?
We're in you said Duck Creek.
Duck Creek.
Right,
Duck
but which
Creek,
is in Utah. So
Yeah, we're up in the mountains. It's really nice here. The weather is cool.
yeah, it's
And
great.
the fishing turns out not that great.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know.
we could have used some deep dicks.
Yeah, you could use some deep dicks.
Yeah, that's right. We
So
always use some deep dicks.
everybody loves that.
Yeah.
So okay,
Yeah.
so hey, so what's the tip?
Okay, the tip is that this kind of dawned on me, like coming back to the United States
Yeah.
was fantastic because one of the big things, and we're going to talk about it, is like flush toilets.
Yeah.
That you can flush your toilet paper down the toilet.
Sure.
That's pretty great, as it
Yeah.
turns out. But this whole idea of being proud to be an American, like, oh, I'm an American, and that makes me the best. It's kind of stupid.
Sure.
Because you didn't do that.
No,
You-
you're
it's
born
a-
here.
Yeah, it's just an accident of birth.
Yeah.
These people who I met in Peru, they're no better and no worse people. They're just born in a different place.
Sure.
And it's not like they picked where to be born. And to be proud of where you're born, you must have nothing else to hang your hat on.
Agreed.
Because what the fuck? You didn't do that. That's
No.
not a thing to be proud
No,
of.
just-
Oh, I'm so proud I was born with 10 toes. Oh.
Stroke of luck.
Yeah, just a
That's all.
stroke of luck. That's
Yeah.
all it is. The only people who really should be proud to be Americans are the ones who had to work their ass off to get here
Yeah.
and choose to be an
The
American.
Pilgrims.
Yeah, right, exactly. The Pilgrims. Those are the ones who should
Yeah.
be proud. Pilgrims pride.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So, all right. So, I'm gonna run this thing
Okay.
because you're over your
Dude,
skis.
I'm
okay?
everywhere.
All right.
Yeah.
So listen. When did you start planning this trip to Machu Picchu?
Yes, I started planning more than a year ago.
Okay, and you started planning through your meetup.com group. It's a hiking group.
Yeah.
Which you've been running for now how long?
We're about to hit our 20th anniversary.
Which is, it's pretty amazing. And about
It is.
how many people are in that group?
30,000.
Okay, and how many of those are like active?
2,000.
Okay,
2,500.
that's still
It's a
pretty
lot,
good,
yeah.
right? And you guys do like what, 30 plus hikes a month?
Over 100 events a month.
Oh wow, over 100 events a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also in this group. I
Yeah.
think I've done 2 hikes, right?
It sounds about
Yeah.
right.
So anyway, so you guys do these big trips through the group,
Right.
and this is by far the biggest because you guys left the country.
We did leave the
Right,
country.
and
It's
so-
not the first time we've done that, but the first time I've done it.
Oh, okay. And so now you guys, did you plan this trip to Machu Picchu?
Yes.
So this was your brainchild.
Yes.
Okay,
This
now-
was my plan.
And how many people from your group went on it?
Well, so the goal was to get 16 because the maximum group size is 16.
Okay.
And so I thought it would be a really cool idea if we could get the whole group, just us, just me
Yeah.
and my friends from the hiking group.
Yeah.
Well, we wound up with 31.
Okay.
And so we got essentially two full groups. Yeah.
And then did they have like a single person that joined the group who was
No.
the black
No, it
sheep
was
of the
just
group, and you
us.
guys just shit on that
And we
person the
actually
whole
had a
time?
couple of people got sick and
Yeah.
couldn't do the hike. But
Okay,
they still.
let's slow down, man. Dude, I'm running
Yeah,
this
so there was
thing.
29 of us.
So 29 people
Actually hit the dirt
in Peru.
in Peru.
Okay.
We had 31 people in Peru, 31 people to Machu Picchu,
Okay.
29 people hit the dirt on the trail.
Okay, so this trip takes how long?
4 days.
4 days. And how long did you spend in Machu Picchu? Or in Peru?
In
sorry.
Peru, close to 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay, so
Yeah.
that means
Maybe
there's
like,
like
11 days, something like
6
that.
or 7
Well,
days where you're not hiking, that you're just kind of enjoying the country.
Yeah. And so
right?
the thing is, everything's at elevation.
Sure.
And so the town of Cusco is at like 11,000 feet.
Okay.
And Machu Picchu itself is at like 8,500 feet. And then there's a pass that we have to go over in the mountains that's at like 14,000
That's
feet.
the Donner Pass, right?
It's called Dead Woman Pass.
No way.
Appropriately named.
Yeah, okay.
yes.
We'll get to more
Yeah.
of that in a minute. But okay.
Yes.
So now, how many days in advance of
Right.
the
So the
trip did you guys land?
recommendation is to get there at least 2 days in advance to acclimatize to the elevation.
Okay.
Because people get altitude sickness, they get headaches and
Sure.
nausea because the air is just too thin, they can't catch their breath.
Okay, so you guys land there, you have 2 days roughly.
I read 3 days.
3
ahead.
days.
Yeah, 3 full days.
right,
like
to
3.5.
acclimate.
Yep.
And you guys.
But I've been doing a lot of high elevation training before that.
Sure.
Going up to our local mountains, hiking up there, making sure that I was going to be okay.
Right, plus the autosexual
The
asphyxiation.
autoerotic
Yeah,
asphyxiation.
you're
Yeah, my
just
body
choking
is
yourself.
used to the low
You
oxygen
jerk that
supply.
thing.
Exactly.
Right,
In
so-
fact, as soon as I got off the plane in Cusco, I jizzed in my pants. It's just a response. at this
now it's
point.
just a response.
Yeah, when that oxygen gets low, yeah.
Just blow one.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
after you cleaned your pants,
Yes.
right, and you
Yeah.
now, how do you guys get to the hotel? They have like a shuttle that
Dude.
picks you up.
So we didn't stay in a hotel. Some people in the group stayed in a hotel.
Okay.
But I rented an Airbnb.
Oh, okay.
Because everything is dirt ass cheap
Sure.
down there. And so it's not like a normal family group where you can kind of pair up and stuff like that. It's all like individual people.
Yeah.
There's a few couples. So I found a 10-bedroom Airbnb.
God damn.
This 3-story home,
Yeah,
that
it's like
10
a
bedrooms,
palace.
6 bathrooms. Yeah, it was pretty great. And so 14 of us were staying in this 10-bedroom Airbnb.
Okay.
So we all show up at different times. But dude, this is like the first experience of what's cheap down there is when I found this Airbnb, we decided, because what people usually do is they'll like rent a hotel room, and then for the 3 nights that they spend on the trail, they don't have a hotel room.
Sure, because why would you need
Why
it?
would you? And so the hotel would just like hold your luggage.
Yeah.
But it was so cheap. I got this Airbnb for like 12 nights, and it was $200 a person for the entire 12 nights.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
And so like there's no reason to skip out
And
those
so
3
that
days in the middle.
Airbnb owner's now retired.
Yeah, exactly. Off of our $2,800.
Yeah, Peru, yeah, he's like, that's it,
Yeah,
I'm
right,
a
yeah.
Peruvian millionaire.
Right, we paid off their mortgage.
Yeah, he's done, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So that was dirt ass cheap, which
Yeah.
was fantastic, and it was great to have this base of operations, and all my friends are there. But we get to the airport, and the cab ride from the airport, or the Uber, they use Uber down.
so real quick, when,
Yeah.
when you guys land at the airport,
Yeah.
are machine guns in the
No,
airport? Okay.
none.
Yeah, so-
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
But no, there were no.
Because that's
machine
kind of
guns.
common sometimes.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
go
you
out
go
of
to
the
those
country.
countries.
You land in Jamaica, machine guns.
Yeah, there were no machine guns in Lima, and Lima's a dangerous city.
Yeah.
And then from Lima to Cusco, no problem.
Okay, so you guys get to the Airbnb, people filter in,
Yeah,
kind of over the
but dude,
course of the
our,
day.
Our Uber ride was like $6
Okay,
to
and
go from the airport.
how's the driving there? So hold on. A long time ago,
Yeah.
Alan went on a safari into Nambia?
East Africa.
Into East
Tanzania.
Africa,
Yeah.
Tanzania. And I remember one of the things he told me is how there's essentially no traffic lanes there.
Yeah.
And people just kind of figure it out.
Right.
And it's a clusterfuck of like epic proportions. And
Yeah.
you essentially feel like you're going to die at all times. How was it in Peru?
Well, to Peru's credit, they do have lines on the road.
Yeah.
They just don't mean anything.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. But there
It's-
are lines.
It's
but,
more of a suggestion.
Yeah,
than a
and
rule.
it's all about like who's willing to. You got to take that.
Is it the
spot
law of
in
tonnage?
traffic. No, it's the law of aggressiveness.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, unless you're a motorcycle.
So if you're like a road rage kind of guy, you're gonna
Dude,
thrive.
it's
down
so
there.
funny you mentioned
Yeah.
that because like it happens when you get cut off constantly. The taxi drivers obviously happen to slam on their brakes.
Does everybody just drive like this at all times?
And Anthony's putting his middle finger up to
They
show
can
how
see
you
it.
would drive. Oh, on the live stream,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So that's a funny thing.
I'm gonna pull my dick out.
because like we get cut off, the cab driver has to slam on the brakes, and then he just puts it back in first
Yeah,
gear
that's-
and
dude,
just keeps
that's
driving.
the norm.
Because if you had road rage, it would never stop. You would
Yeah.
be in a constant state of road rage, and so you have to
It
just,
just
be
breaks.
cool
It
about
just, it just breaks above it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You just all right. This is the way it is here.
Desensitized.
Yeah, and so I'm just along for the ride.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, the cabs were super cheap, and it was fantastic.
Sure.
So yeah, we use Uber everywhere. we go.
Okay, so now
You get an Uber X, and it winds up being like 88 cents per person.
Nice.
We get 6-7 people in
Yeah.
there. Yeah, it's awesome.
yeah, and this was all on like one moped with you guys all just sitting on top of each
Yeah,
other's
yeah,
shoulders,
exactly.
right?
Yeah, I got to wrap my waist around the driver, and my hands around his
Somebody
waist.
sitting on your shoulders.
Yeah,
and
exactly. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then, okay, so now you guys get there and you guys are enjoying yourselves and, you know, everybody gets there and it's time to start prepping for the actual hike itself.
Right.
Right now, you said you did some like high elevation hiking and things like that.
Right.
I know you know, you're a mailman, you walk all the time, right?
I do.
I mean, like walking 10 miles isn't a big deal.
Right.
Right? You'll do that no problem, right? So, this whole trip, how far is the trip to Machu Picchu?
The total hike on the Inca Trail, we did the 4-day, 3-night Inca Trail. There's different versions, but this is the standard, and it's 26 miles.
Okay, now,
But much more than that, it's over 10,000 feet of elevation gain,
Okay.
and over 10,000 feet of elevation loss.
okay, so when our previous episode, The Agony of the Feet,
Yeah,
you carried roughly 80 pounds with you
yeah.
on the trip. Now, have you learned from that experience? How much did you carry on this trip?
I got to tell you, Anthony, this is the best thing about doing the Inca Trail is there are porters,
Porters are
and the
people
porters
that
are the
sweep?
people who carry your stuff.
Oh, so
Yeah.
they're like mules.
They're like mules, yeah, or
Okay.
Sherpas if it was in the Himalayas.
Okay, well let's
you know,
call
the
them
same sort of
let's
thing.
call them Sherpas.
I'm gonna call them porters because
Okay.
that's what they are, and they deserve that dignity because
Okay.
these guys are absolute fucking machines.
Now, would you say their legs are like oak trees? I mean, because are
No,
they
they were
tall
scrawny.
people, short people?
I mean, there was a variety,
Yeah.
and a variety of ages too. Like the day we met all the porters, there was a porter who was 19, and there was a porter who was 67.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and people all in between.
Yeah.
And many shapes. None of them are fat. I can tell you that.
Yeah, no, they.
But dude, so all I had to carry was my day pack,
Okay.
which had water in it
Sure.
and like a couple snacks maybe. But the big thing that was in the day pack was layers of clothing.
Okay.
Because we start in the morning and it's freezing. It's 30 degrees every morning and dark. We start before the sun comes up.
So, do you put the condom on then to
Yeah.
keep warm? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I use the lambskin because they have better insulating properties.
I won't
Right.
feel a thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so it starts out and it's freezing. It's
Sure.
literally freezing in the morning and the sun's not out and it is cold.
Okay. What time in the morning do you start?
Most mornings, let's see, including the first day, it was like 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 4 a.m., and 3 a.m.
So now you're hiking in the dark for part. of it.
Yeah, or maybe it was 3, 4, 5, and 3.
Okay.
Something like
So
that.
so you leave the hotel in like a shuttle bus, I assume.
Yeah, the shuttle came to our hotel,
And
or our Airbnb,
picks up
us
the entire 30 people or whatever.
Yeah, it was 2 buses because the
Yeah.
roads there can't accommodate. They can barely accommodate a fucking car,
Okay.
and so there's no way you can be in like a big bus. You know, so this was like a shuttle bus
Okay.
that we were in, and we had like 19 of us in one and 13 in the other, whatever
Okay.
it was. And it doesn't
So
matter.
it brings you to the
It-
trailhead.
Yeah, it brings us to this town, Ollantaytambo, and that's where the check-in is.
Okay.
And so we get there, it's still dark when we get there.
Uh-huh.
We start having breakfast, and like the porters and the cooks set everything up
Sure.
for us. We have breakfast, and then it's time to check in for the
Okay.
hike. So we have our ticket and we have our passport. And they only allow 500 people on the trail each day. And that includes the porters.
Okay.
So it's typically like
How many
150.
porters go with a group
So,
of 31?
Yeah, so our group, as an example, we had 29 hikers, we had 60 porters, we had 4 cooks, and we had 5 guides.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because the porters, not only are they carrying like my change of clothes, you know, what I would maybe pack in a suitcase,
They got to carry their own.
they have to carry their own. They have to carry my sleeping bag, my tent, my sleeping pad. Then they have to carry this big tent thing that we have our lunch in.
Uh-huh.
That's like this big giant canvas tent, you know, like an army tent
Yeah.
essentially, with all the poles
That they're going to set up.
and the canvas that they have to set up, and then all the tables that go inside of that, all the chairs, all the cooking materials, all the food for 4 days. And the craziest thing that I saw a porter carrying was the fucking propane.
The porter carried another porter.
Yeah, exactly. This big ass tank of propane
Yeah.
that they're just hauling up this goddamn mountain and just flying past us.
Now, did
So
you
that's why I
take,
take so many porters.
Like, okay, so did you take video of them carrying all
Oh,
this
yeah.
stuff? Okay, good. We'll have to share it on our page.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right. Yeah. So, okay, so now it's day one. You're checked in.
Right. So we checked
Do
in.
they like pep talk you guys? What's the story here?
Yeah, that all came the night before. They kind of gave
Oh,
us,
they
let
show
us
up
know
at-
what to expect.
do they show up at
No,
your
we had to go
Airbnb?
down to their office.
Okay, so you go
Yeah.
down to their office, and is it like, you bitches about to die? Like,
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of letting us know what each day is going to be like. That you better be prepared for getting up early. Please don't do anything stupid like don't drink the water, except the water
Oh,
that
yeah.
we give you, because like they boil all the water. Before
sure,
we
they
drink
got
it, you
to.
know.
They don't want you got in the mud butt.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
bad for business.
Yeah.
Right. And they got to carry. You know what else they got to carry? The fucking toilet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, somebody's job is to carry the chemical toilet.
What a shitty job.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they tell you, you know, if you've ever been on a tour bus, they try to tell you, like, hey, don't shit in the tour
Yeah,
bus.
you try
but, like,
not to.
sometimes you have to.
Sure.
Yeah, and one of my friends had diarrhea, and so leading up to it, like, this poor woman, not only does she have to hang out with me most of the time, which is
Yeah.
already bad enough, but she got altitude sickness.
Okay.
So she's having terrible headaches and nausea
Yeah.
and just feels terrible. And then that transfers into diarrhea, which is not uncommon when you go to a country like Peru.
Sure.
And so then she's having all of these things together, and she's got to do the Inca Trail.
The Peruvian mud
Yeah.
butt.
And so she takes Imodium.
Okay.
And that does its job. After enough Imodium, everything comes to a halt. But then the problem is
You can't shit at all.
you can't shit. And
Yeah.
so if stuff is brewing in your stomach and then it has no way to come out,
You-
it just, it leads to
Like
cramping.
Cartman.
And, yeah, right,
Shit out
exactly.
your
Yeah,
mouth.
shit out your mouth. Right, and so it causes these secondary problems. And so one night,
Like a priapism?
well, that's the problem it gave me. Exactly. So one night, the dam bursts. And the only place for it to burst is in the chemical toilet, where they had just finished telling us, like, please don't shit in there.
Oh.
And yeah, she totally blew it up.
Dude, she punished it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, do they have like a portable outhouse, or you just got to shit in front of everybody?
It's an outhouse. It's
Yeah.
like a change of clothes cabin on the beach. That kind of just like a real vertical.
It's a
tent.
jump house.
Yeah, it's a bounce house. That's right. And the poor porters are out there trying to blow it up so you can go take your shit. Yeah.
It's like an
Oh.
it's like an individual jump house,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
it's for pooping.
But for pooping, yeah.
Yeah.
A bounce house for pooping.
Yeah.
Yeah. It helps me to go.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta get All right. So anyway, so the porters carry all this stuff. So we
Uh-huh.
start that hike, and right away we're going uphill.
So
And-
it starts like just you're going
No, it starts out kind of gradual.
Yeah.
It goes uphill a little bit, and there's these little villages that we go through, and there's all these little shops.
Now,
and-
do people
and-
like wave to you guys, like, you know?
Yeah,
like,
they wait because they want us to stop and
Chick-fil-A.
buy, a Coca-Cola or
Yeah.
whatever from their little shop, and some energy bars and things like that.
Yeah.
And even on the trail, it's not tourist prices; it's still dirt ass cheap,
Sure.
even on the trail. And which is kind of amazing because they got to haul it in there like on their backs,
Okay.
or maybe on a horse or whatever. And so day one, we start going up and up and up. And I'll tell you, this should have been my just tip maybe. Everything, the Inca Trail is all about pace.
Sure.
You have to set a sustainable pace because you know you're going to be doing it for 4 days. Well, the first day, I want to hike with my friends.
Okay.
And my friends are a little bit faster than me.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to keep up with them. And when I say a little bit, I mean like after 20 minutes, they're going to be 50 yards in front of me.
Oh, wow.
So it's
you're
not
like
much.
really having to kind of push yourself.
Yeah, right. But I mean, that's a very small pace difference.
Yeah, but over the course of
Over
miles.
the course of like the 11 miles that we hiked that day or whatever it was, it adds up.
Yeah.
And so by the end of the first day, like I wasn't suffering, but I was more tired than I should have been. And I knew it was because I was pushing my pace too much.
Okay.
That I really needed to just slow down and do my own hike.
Yeah, but then you would have
Just
hiked
that little
alone.
bit.
Or at
Yeah,
least with whoever the next person is that can
Yeah.
keep up with you.
Yeah, and if you know, I don't like them as much.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like everybody we went with, so that was nice. So anyway, so at the end of the first day, like, okay, now I have to recover. I have to be ready because tomorrow, day 2, is the motherfucker day on the Inca Trail.
And that's what they tell you in the brochure, right?
That's
Day
what they
2,
tell you in the brochure.
motherfucker
Day 2, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Not
just
just
says
any mother.
in Peruvian.
The
or whatever.
dead woman.
The dead woman.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck this. This dead woman's gonna fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get to camp that night. Oh, and like, so on the way, first day, we
And
have,
how
yeah.
long is that first day's hiking?
like 7 hours, something
all
like that.
uphill?
Yeah. No, there's uphill and downhill.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, what's the weather like?
Oh, we got so lucky. Dude.
Yeah.
It was clear skies, freezing at night, because we went in the winter. So it's freezing at night and like 70 degrees during the day.
Nice. So it's
It was
comfortable to hike
fantastic.
in.
Yeah, it was. It was really nice weather for hiking. Some people got hot, but for me, coming from Las Vegas,
dude, ain't
70
shit.
degrees was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wearing a
It's
jacket
70
a lot of
degrees
the time.
right now.
Yeah,
So,
and it's
yeah.
really nice.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So that was great. So yeah, we had awesome weather, no rain, no clouds. When we got to Machu Picchu, there was no fog. Like usually there's fog covering it. You know, couldn't have been better weather.
Okay.
So we finished that first day, and dude, the amazing thing is like we get to camp and everything's set up. The tents are all set up.
So the
sleeping
porters
bags-
are going ahead of you.
Yeah, the porters go ahead of us and they get everything set up before we get there.
Now, are the porters drunk when you get there? Because like they got all this time on their hands. They get there probably hours ahead because they're used to doing this. They got the, dude.
Whatever they're doing, it's fucking work.
Yeah.
You know what they are? They're high on coca.
Ah.
Because the coca leaf from which cocaine is derived.
Yeah, they're just chewing on
They
it.
chew on it all the time. They always have a big plug. They look like Major League ball players.
Nice.
You know, they got the big plug in their cheek. And yeah, they're chewing coca the whole time.
Yeah.
And that gives them the pep that they need to
High
get
as
up.
fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, to get up those hills. And so we get there, again, everything's set up. The big dinner tent is set up, the cooks are already cooking, and the cooks have to do double duty because they're also porters, and then when they get there, now they got to cook.
Jeez.
And it is unbelievable.
Okay, so now you guys set up at what time do you get to this camp around
Like
dusk?
4 o'clock. Yeah,
4
it's like
o'clock.
dusk, yeah.
And so now you just chill, right? As like a group.
Yeah, we have a little bit of time to hang out. Like you go into your tent, you do like a tent bath, where they'll give you this warm water and a rag.
Is it like a horse bath?
Yeah, it's a horse bath.
Okay.
Yeah, and so you wash
Wash
your
your balls.
undercarriage. Yeah, you wash your balls, you wash your feet.
Yeah.
You know, and then you bring wipes. And any listener of the podcast knows I'm dumb, but this is yet
Yes.
another example. Is I go into the tent to take my first horse bath, and we have this towel that is going to be our towel for the rest of the trip that we have to keep with us, and we're going to use this to like get the dust off of ourselves, or if we need to dry off or whatever it is. And so I put this towel in the water, and the first thing I go to wipe off is my feet.
Ugh.
Yeah, and then as soon as I start that, I realize like, oh no, this is the exact opposite of what.
Yeah.
Like this rag is only for your face.
Yeah, you do top down.
Yeah, you do top down, or when you get to your undercarriage and your feet, that's what the wipes are for.
Yeah.
You know, because we brought.
Or
bunch of
if
disposable
you've
wipes.
got like a bucket of water, you just dip your balls in it.
Yeah, you sit in that.
Yeah,
Right.
you just-
You fart in it a couple times to get the juices
Get some
flowing.
jacuzzi
yeah.
action.
Right. Exactly, and that
Yeah.
gets yeah.
You
So
think that's the literal batch of ball soup.
right. So as soon as you get to camp, you go into your tent.
And then you try to get one of the girls to drink it.
Yeah,
Here's
I
a
dare.
cup of water.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
my balls.
So yeah, you go, and the tents are all set up like right next to each other
Yeah.
in a big line. But it's so exhausting, like it didn't matter. At least
Okay.
it didn't matter to me.
So how late do you stay up?
Oh, dude, I was ready for bed at 5.
Wow.
But the dinner will
Well,
happen
you were up
at
at
like
3 then.
yeah, right. So dinner will happen at like 6, and then after dinner, pretty much go to your tent and go to sleep.
Okay.
There's no hanging out and socializing. And I thought there would be because we're all friends. It's a big group, but no,
Yeah.
it is not that way. So yeah, I get to my tent, I take my board bag, and then they do happy hour.
Dirty.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you talk
Where-
dirty to yourself during it?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
I would.
Yeah. And with the tents, you know, tents don't
Get your
isolate
head.
any-
Oh yeah.
Oh, Alan, you're so dirty. Oh.
Like Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, right, exactly. So anyway, and then they have a happy hour where they serve like tea and like cookies and stuff like that they bake on site. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, but you're not participating in that, right? Because you're going to sleep.
No, this is before dinner.
Oh, okay.
Right, it's like tea time essentially, and they have like popcorn and dude, the food is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, is
The
it
food
is
that
it
they cook-
unbelievable because it's the only thing you got and you're exhausted?
It's a little of both, right? So some of the stuff tastes incredible just because of time and place.
Yeah, do you even
because
ask
of
what
where
it
you
is?
are. Oh, dude, well, it's a lot of the stuff that is native to Peru, like avocados.
Yeah, or in
Everything has avocados, which is great. I love
Yeah.
avocados, and they literally pick them off the tree while we're hiking.
Nice.
Yeah, and the passion fruit or the gostino or whatever they call it, it's like a passion fruit. down
Chimango?
there.
They got chimango?
Let's assume that they do. I don't know.
But
what
there's
that
no
is.
chimango tree.
Okay, I don't know what chimango is.
How the fuck do you not know what chimango is?
I don't know, man.
Dude,
I eat
it's chili
oranges.
mango. It's like,
Oh, yeah, no, they don't have that. No tahini, right? Because that's Mexican. So there's
dude,
no
they're
tahini.
close.
Yeah, but there's no tahini.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so then after happy hour, everybody files into the tent, and there's 29 of us in this tent, and they just start passing the food down on these big platters.
Like a mess hall.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's goddamn amazing food.
Yeah.
Like trout ceviche, and like this incredible guacamole, and you know,
It's good.
it's so good.
Okay.
And they do it, you know, they cook it out on the trail, and then after that, it's bedtime
Okay, so now, how do you sleep?
in a tent.
No
Honestly,
shit.
oh, like how well did I
Yeah.
sleep? So when I'm camping,
Laying down.
yeah, I don't know what kind of stupid question you asked. when
Fucking
you're an idiot.
vampire?
Yeah, you're right. I hang from my toes. Yeah. So anyway, so I measure my quality of sleep by how many times I sleep during the night.
Okay.
Because when you camp, it's always like tossing and turning.
Yeah.
So that first night, I think I slept 4 times, which for camping isn't that bad.
No, so how many hours would you guesstimate you got?
6.
6? Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
All right,
For
so
camping, it's not bad.
now they wake you up again the
Yeah,
next
now
morning.
we wake up. Okay. Oh, and the other thing that happens on the first day is the guides have to assess you
Yes.
because not everybody can do this trail.
Sure.
It's physically demanding.
Okay, so from day 1 to
Yeah.
day 2, do you lose anybody?
No, and I thought we were going to.
Okay.
Because there was one person who had physical ailments like bad knees and bad ankles, but she was so fucking mentally tough
Yeah.
that I knew she could do it.
Sure.
Because she would just not quit. She would just power through.
Yeah, it's just as long as her pace is her pace,
Yeah, right.
she'll keep going.
Yeah, she's going to keep going.
Okay.
And that's it. She's just going to go. And I talked to the guides about it in advance because
Yeah.
I'm like the organizer of the group. And I said, you know, so this person, I'm not worried about her. As long as she's allotted enough time, she's going to do it.
Yeah, just keep cracking that whip.
Right, exactly. But then there was another person who seemed like physical fitness was going to be an issue.
Uh-huh.
And I thought they were going to turn her back at the end of day 1.
Uh-huh.
And so at the end of day 1, they give us this big conversation while we're at dinner that says like, hey, tomorrow is the motherfucker.
Yeah.
And once you get about 2 hours in, we're going to hit this little village. And then that's it.
That's
After
it.
that, there's no,
It's the point of no return.
it's the point of no return, right? Because they can get like horses up to this village.
Okay.
After that, there's nothing.
Yeah.
And so once you hit that, it's decision time.
Okay.
And you got to be honest with yourself.
Sure.
So what they do is, I mean, they're essentially trying to talk people out of it.
Oh yeah, I would be
Because,
too.
You know, dude, if you're the guide, you don't want those kind of problems.
Well, yeah, I mean, because any of that problem becomes your problem. You're
That's exactly
responsible
right.
for the safety
Yes.
of the people that paid for this trip. I mean, I'm sure there's like waivers and all that crap.
Yeah, And it's a
dude.
foreign country, but still,
Yeah.
and they don't want that bad pub. You know,
Yeah.
like this company, I'll give them a shout out. They're called Alpaca Expeditions, and they did a phenomenal job.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, they don't want that bad pub. So what they wind up doing instead is everybody says, I'm going to do it.
Shit,
I'm going to
yeah.
keep going.
I ain't no bitch.
Yeah, I ain't no bitch. So what they do is they'll wake those people up extra early.
Yeah.
So
to
now
give 'em a
instead
head
of
start.
6 hours of sleep, they get like 4 hours of sleep. And then they start out, like an hour and a half before everybody else. They don't get to go to the mess hall for breakfast.
No, they just feed them.
Well, it turns out, dude, get this. So we all had, dude, they made these chicken crepes that morning that were so good.
Yeah.
And so what these poor people get is they're going to send a porter with breakfast to hustle up the trail and find them somewhere up the trail like 3 hours later. And that's when they get their breakfast. Like
Yeah,
to
whatever.
go breakfast. But yeah, because they've got to go up Dead Woman Pass.
Yeah.
And it is a motherfucker.
Yeah. Now, Dead Woman Pass.
Yeah.
It's still
14,000 feet.
that you're going up 14,000 feet that day.
No, we're going up like 4,500 feet.
Okay, so
that day.
4,500 feet, which,
Yeah.
dude, that is a lot of elevation.
It is
For
a ton.
For people who don't know, like on an average hike, you might go up like 300 feet or
Right.
400 feet.
Yeah, a tough hike would be like 1,500 feet.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
but like your average hike, maybe you go up 300-400 feet, and a lot of people struggle with that.
Oh yeah. So
Right.
that day we're doing 4,500 feet.
Yeah, so you're doing a lot of regular hikes.
Yeah.
My math is bad,
Right.
but I think that's like 50.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right,
It's
like
about 50 hikes all
yeah.
back to back.
Yeah.
And so, and then on top of that, this huge climb took the space of 4 miles. So it's also extremely steep.
Oh yeah, because it's compacted.
It's compacted.
Yeah.
And it's at elevation.
Sure.
All of these things make
And
it
every
harder.
step, it's at a little higher elevation.
Yeah, that's right. Every step it gets a little bit harder because the higher elevation. And so I know today, job one, control my own pace.
Yeah.
Make sure that I don't start breathing too heavy because when you're at that elevation, you can't catch your breath.
Dude, this is the same technique I use for masturbation.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just control my own pace.
Yeah. I'm essentially edging.
I don't.
myself.
I don't
I'm
breathe
edging
too
my
heavy.
lungs. Yeah.
Don't make eye contact with
Right.
myself.
So I'm going up Dead Woman Pass, and I'm going at a pace that I feel fairly comfortable. And then we get to the 2-hour mark, which is the point of no return. And there's a tiny little village. It's the last place up in that height that we saw street dogs.
Okay,
Go
look,
ahead.
I have a question. Now,
Yes.
before you get to actual Dead Woman Pass,
Yeah.
is there a sign outside that says Dead Woman Pass?
Yes.
Oh, there is.
There's a sign at the pass
Yeah.
that says, this is Dead Woman Pass.
Oh.
So further
I was
back-
trying to go Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
there,
yeah.
But
yeah.
it wasn't going to
No,
work. You
no,
fucked me.
there-
on that
Yeah,
one.
sorry.
Yeah. Do you
But-
know why there's no sign?
Well, so it's called that because of the profile of the mountain. Looks like a woman laying down.
Oh,
kinda head
it's not
down.
just because women die on that?
No, that's not the only reason. It also resembles the women who die trying to hike this motherfucker.
Okay.
So we hit this little village. It's more like a market and a couple of little shacks.
Yeah.
And dude, the things at this market are mind-boggling. Like they have all the little markets have beer, which that
Score.
makes sense. Yeah. And I could see myself wanting to have beer. I don't drink anymore, but it's tempting.
Yeah.
But then they also had Jägermeister,
Nice.
like a fifth of Jägermeister.
Oh, dude, you doing
or
Jaeger
the-
bombs on this thing?
Yeah, or the 250,
Nice.
Jägermeister. And the greatest thing they had, and this is the only place I saw it on the whole trip. This little market in the middle of nowhere had 4 Loco.
Nice. And so you got one, right? Yeah.
I was really tempted to get a Monster Energy drink
Yeah.
while I was there. Of course, they have Red Bull,
Yeah.
and but no,
No
I just,
4 Loco.
I did not get any
Dude,
4 Loco.
yeah,
no,
I-
I was struggling enough as it is.
I would have probably got a 4 Loco just to take a picture with the 4 Loco.
You're right, up at the top
Yeah,
of Dead Woman
yeah,
Pass holding your 4
absolutely.
Loco.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I probably would have did it just for that, just because in my own head, other people would be like, "That's hilarious."
Right.
You know,
right.
and
Yeah,
that's all I care
Yeah,
about.
I
so.
hear you. That would have been, but dude, you'd have to carry it.
It's
an extra
okay.
16 ounces.
It's
that you gotta-
okay.
all right.
I'll just give it to one of the porters.
Oh yeah,
Don't
make the
fucking
porter
drink
carry.
this.
Yeah, exactly. So then it's time now. This is the brutal
This is the moment.
part. This is the moment.
Yeah.
And I know, like, okay, as long as I can do this, I can do the rest.
Okay.
And so I'm going up, and my whole thing is just don't get over my skis.
Okay.
Just manage my pace, slow and steady.
Uh-huh.
And if that doesn't work, slower
Sure.
and steady.
Yeah.
And it is my good fortune that I have a lot of practice of this because I'm a mailman, and that's the pace a mailman walks.
Nice.
Yeah, nice and slow. And so that's what I do. I'm just going up this hill, and I don't feel that bad. You know, my fitness goal in preparing for this trip, I knew that like I'm never going to get to the level of like the porters where they can just run up the mountain.
Sure.
But I wanted to get to a point where I knew it would be hard, but I wouldn't suffer.
Okay.
And that's essentially exactly the fitness level that I got to. It was hard, but I didn't suffer. So I'm going up this hill, and it's just up and up and up, and I'm going slow, and everything's fine. And dude, much to my surprise, I mean, you can see my pictures on Facebook. I'm not a small dude.
No.
But I was in the top half of our group the whole time.
Yeah, don't be last.
Yeah. That was my only goal.
Yeah,
don't be last. But I wanted to be in the top half.
Especially
like,
because
time.
the last person is the one that the cannibals devour.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
But dude, it was cool. Like the group was so supportive. Like the lady who was just super tough, was going to struggle. Like when she got to the top of Dead Woman Pass, everybody cheered and were like, "Yeah."
Did you
awesome.
carry her off the pass like Rudy?
That's impossible.
No.
No.
Put her on your
because
shoulders?
let me tell you what I did do. Because again, fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So when I do something really hard like that, I like to try to finish strong. And so
also how I masturbate.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. So I get to the top of Dead Woman Pass, and there's a little sign at the tippy top.
Yeah.
And I decide that after going, you know, less than 1 mile an hour up this thing so that I don't die.
You're going to try to look like you're a stud.
I'm going to look like I'm a stud, and I'm going to sprint like the last 5 yards. It's only 5 yards just to get to this little sign. And I did.
Just tap it in.
Yeah, I sprinted
tap
the last 5 yards, and dude, I legit for a little while thought I was going to die on the top of that mountain. Because I get up there, and then, you know, it's kind of anaerobic at that point. Just the last little bit, I'm not really breathing, but then there's no breath to catch.
No, that's it.
Yeah, it's all
you
like,
used it all.
trying to catch, and oh my god, dude, it took a long time.
When you say a long time, 10 minutes?
3 minutes.
Okay, that's not a long time.
Yeah, but when you feel like you're gonna die from suffocation.
Did you roll
feels
around
like
on the ground and lay there and
no,
I'm dying?
Yeah.
Did you put your arms up and walk it off?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the things I've taught you.
Yeah. All those years of coaching Pop Warner, and now it's just gone.
Okay, so now.
So I get up there.
Do you guys camp up there now?
No. So this is where it really becomes a motherfucker. So we wait up there. Yeah.
Because there's more.
Because I didn't really think about this aspect of it. Like I knew, I got up there and I'm like, all right, I still feel pretty strong. You know, I'm doing okay. I know there's more day to come.
And what time of the day is this?
By that time, it's like 9 a.m., 8 a.m., something like that.
Yeah,
so we still got a lot of day ahead of us.
Okay.
And that's what makes day 2 the motherfucker. It's not just Dead Woman Pass. Because you get to Dead Woman Pass, and then you look over the other side, and there's this huge valley.
Yeah.
In between, like Death Valley.
Okay.
In between the two, you know, behind this mountain. And I realized, like, we have to go down now, like 3,000 feet after going up 3,500 feet or whatever it is to get down to our lunch spot.
Yeah.
Luckily for me, going downhill is more about strength than it is about cardio.
Okay.
And so going downhill really wasn't a problem.
Gravity helps.
Gravity helps. As long as you have the strength not to go out of control, you're pretty much golden.
Yeah.
And so I'm like top third on this one.
You don't look like Phoebe running from Friends.
Yeah, that's exactly what I look like. Yeah. A little bit of that, a little bit of it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Anyway, so I get down to the lunch spot. All right, this is cool. I can do this. You know, I get down there, and now like my quads are a little tired.
What's your
but it's
soreness
not too
level
bad.
here?
Very low.
Okay.
Very low. Yep. And so I'm feeling good. My morale the whole time stayed like 8 or above the whole time.
Strong.
Yeah. And then we finish our lunch. The tough person comes in. I think even the fitness person came in before we left for lunch and like got to hang out with us a little bit.
Nice.
But then it gets really bad.
Okay.
Because now we have to climb again.
The same pass?
No.
Oh.
We go down from Dead Woman Pass, down into this big valley, but then we have to climb up the far wall of the
other
valley.
side of the valley.
And this is where things turn.
Okay.
Because now we hit stairs.
Yeah.
These big blocks of rock that the Inca call stairs.
Like if you've ever been to Mexico, there's these temples, and they have these stairs, and each step is like climbing a very tall
they're
step.
bigger than normal steps.
Yeah,
and they're uneven.
And your leg has to come up a little higher.
Right.
And then you're also pushing off to lift yourself up that step.
These motherfucking steps.
Is that what they're called? The motherfucking steps.
Yes.
Dead woman pass.
Yeah, and then the
followed by
motherfucking steps.
Big Valley into lunch, and then,
and then the
motherfucking steps. Yeah.
And so we start going up these steps, and I have this mentality of, well, they can't just go on forever. We're going to go up these steps for a little while, and then we're going to hit a trail, and it's going to be nice.
Then there's an escalator.
You're right, exactly. And so we go up the steps for a while, and then there's more steps. And then we go up those steps, and there's more. And
Are
there's
you doing like switchbacks so you can't see the steps coming?
Listen, motherfucker.
What?
It turns out
Yeah.
that there are technologies that have been invented that you and I, that our listeners take for granted, that they just feel like, of course, these have always existed. And a good example of that is pockets.
Yeah.
Pockets in garments.
Okay.
But it turns out those weren't invented until like the 1600s.
I was gonna go with the fleshlight, but okay.
Yeah, that's it. Right. You assume there's always been a fleshlight. How could there not be?
You said our
This is a
listeners would
basic human
appreciate.
need. Right.
Yeah, fleshlight.
Exactly. Well, we'll use the fleshlight for
Yeah.
example.
Okay.
Yeah, and so you assume the fleshlights just always existed because you gotta fuck something.
Sure.
You know, and if there's no flatted woman, then you fuck the fleshlight.
Yeah.
But it turns out the fleshlight had to be invented, and it was invented surprisingly recently.
Yes.
In November of 2001.
Wow.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Just made that up. But there's another invention that apparently the Inca never hit upon, and it is the switchback.
Oh wow.
There are no switchbacks.
Really?
There are fucking stairs.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so it just goes straight up the side of the goddamn mountain.
It's awesome.
It is not awesome.
Yeah.
And so I keep thinking, because I take switchbacks for granted.
Dude, you imagine back in the day, the old Incas, they're
Yeah.
marching, and there's one Inca somewhere along the way, he's like,
He
hey.
gets the idea.
He's like, hey, I think we should just turn around and make another little trail.
Yeah,
up,"
like
and
go
then-
zigzag
yeah.
up here.
And they're like, fuck off, asshole.
Yeah. Why? We're just going right there. Why don't we just go straight to it, pussy?
Straight the line is fastest.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know if that's an Inca
I
ass.
think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just fucking stairs. And the trail never comes. It's just more stairs.
They nicknamed that guy Switchback, and he's got the shit beat out of him all the
exactly.
time.
Yeah, shut up, Switchback. Yeah. Why don't you give us another stupid fucking idea, Switchback? So anyway, and so we start making fun of it.
Yeah.
You know, and so like the periods where I'm in front, I'll go up the stairs and there's not even like fucking landing.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, is there trees blocking your way? Do you not see the stairs coming?
No, because they wind up they
Okay.
turn a little bit.
Okay.
And so,
So
that's
it's kind
what
of
makes
blind,
me think,
right?
yeah, that
Okay.
surely at this turn there's like a landing, and then you're gonna hit trail.
Yeah.
But no, not only is there not trail, there's not even a landing.
Oh,
It just turns and keeps going. And so when I'm in the front, I get up there and I be like, "Hey, good news, guys! No more stairs here." And then of course it's just more stairs.
Yeah.
And I keep doing it. And
How
every time
many-
it gets funny.
Is it a mile of stairs? Like 2 miles of stairs? What would you say?
3 miles?
Holy shit.
Yeah. Almost certainly, it was about 3 miles of almost continuous stairs.
That's a
Up.
lot of stairs.
Some down too.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so awful. And then we start doing the opposite. Like my buddy Angela's hiking in front of me, and she goes, "Hey Alan," or "Hey buddy, there's more stairs up here." And I go, "Oh, thank God."
Yeah.
And every time, "Oh, more stairs. Oh, thank God." So
Sure, you got to embrace
dude,
the suck at
you
some
got to
point.
embrace the suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Because dude, whatever it is, I mean, I'm doing it. I'm committed.
Well, you're stuck. Well, you passed the point of no
I
return.
passed the point of
long
no return.
time ago.
Right,
so-
exactly. And then the funniest thing that happened on it, maybe my favorite moment from the whole hike, happened during this section, because I already told you about my friend who had the cramps and had the poopy pants.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, it's still cramps. The diarrhea would come that night. But right now, it's just cramp. And going up these goddamn stairs, it's unpleasant.
Yeah.
And so I'm a team player, because she's talking about like, "Oh, I got this gas and it just won't come out." And I'm like, "Well, why don't, let me
Fart
give you
in
an
my mouth.
example." Yeah. And so I rip this huge fart
Ah, yeah.
and get this big relief. What I don't realize is there's a porter right behind me.
Who you
coming
farted
up the
into
trail.
his
Well,
mouth.
I farted into his mouth. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the porter stops. I turn around. I see him. We all see each other at the same time. And thank God he starts laughing.
Did you fist bump him?
No.
No, I would have.
And he
Hand
starts
him your
laughing.
Four Loco.
Right. I start laughing. My buddy starts laughing. We're all laughing. And then he starts saying, "Soupy Siki." Soupy Siki. He's pointing at me. It's something in Quechua, their language. And it turns out, the way he explains it to us, what it means, as he's like falling over laughing, is like unexpectedly shitting your pants.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, and he's pointing at me, he's saying, "Soupy Seeky,
Hey, you
Soupy
shit
Seeky."
yourself.
Yeah, this guy shit himself. And then when the other porters come up the trail, he point, tell them, "Soupy Seeky," pointing at me. So that was really fun. And then we continue with the goddamn stairs. And dude, there was one point, because we're coming into the archaeological sites.
Yeah.
And so there's cool breaks along the way. I mean, there are breaks, and the pace isn't that bad.
Sure.
And so we're at this archaeological site that's up this second hill, and I'm looking out in the distance, and I can see another trail that goes up another beast of a mountain, and it gets me thinking about, there's all kinds of trails out here. It's not just the Inca Trail.
Yeah.
The Inca had trails running all over the place. And these trails are all motherfuckers.
Uh-huh.
And I see that trail across the way, and the way it goes up this mountain, and a lot of times from the distance, the trail doesn't look that steep. But this one I can tell.
Yeah.
This trail is an absolute beast.
Now, do you say to yourself, like, God, that's not me?
I do. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I say. So, oh my God, could you imagine if you had to hike that trail on your
Look,
trek?
that fucking poor bastard's gonna have to walk up that.
Yeah, exactly. And
Something
then-
tells me this is some foreshadowing.
It
going
is.
on.
Well, no. Eventually I realized, oh, that's the opposite side of the valley. That's where we just came from.
Oh,
I
okay.
already hiked that trail.
Nice. Okay.
And so, dude, I'm a beast.
Yeah, you're savage. Bro.
Yeah, so we finally get to our camp at the end of day 2, and now I know, okay, the hardest day is behind me. Thank God, it's over. We have
It's
our
all
dinner.
downhill from here.
Oh, kind of.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, there's more downhill on the next couple of days, and I have good sleep that night because I'm just exhausted. And
Uh-huh.
this is where being a mailman pays off. In that, at my job on a walking route, I have to do that every day.
Sure. Yeah.
Whether I'm tired,
just wake
whatever,
up and
you
go
just
to
wake
walk,
up
yeah.
and go walk. And so my body is accustomed to recover.
Yeah.
And so I knew, like, however tired I was at the end of the day,
Yeah,
when I
you'd
get
be
up
all
tomorrow,
right.
I'm going to be fine.
Yeah.
And I was fine the next morning. Got up, and then there's more stairs, and more climbing.
Dude.
And
So day 3 is more stairs.
yeah, more stairs. It stairs the rest of the way. And there's some trail. And so day 3, we start with a bunch of stairs.
Yeah.
And then we
Get
take
a
a little
bunch
break.
more.
Yeah, and then there's a bunch more. But then we hit this ridge line.
Uh-huh.
And then it becomes like normal trail that I'm used to hiking. And it's funny because the porters will say either, or the guides will say either it's steep, which means it's going to kick your ass and, it's going to be bad. Or they'll say it's like up and down,
Yeah.
and they call that Inca flat because there's nothing flat
Sure.
in the whole
But this
trail.
this is what the equivalent of flat
Yeah,
would be.
this is the closest you're going to get is Inca flat, where it's just up and down hills, but at least it ain't stairs. But this was like Western flat, where, it was kind of Inca flat, but it was more like the kind of hiking that I'm used to, where you go up a hill, you go down a hill, but it's not stairs.
Yeah, it's okay.
And then when we hit the ridge line, off to the right and off to the left, there's the Andes Mountains.
Yeah.
And they're absolutely stunningly beautiful.
That's where the movie Alive took place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and so it made me hungry for some soccer player, for dad ass.
Rugby.
Yeah, rugby player ass. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So that was maybe my second favorite part of the whole hike, was just being on top of this ridge and seeing these incredible views, and then the hiking wasn't that hard.
Snow capped and all that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're snow capped and they're super jagged, and it's really stunningly beautiful. And honestly, even if there were no archaeological sites, it would be worth hiking just for like that portion of the trail.
Yeah.
It was so amazing. Like people hike in the Alps and there's no archaeological sites. It's just good hiking.
Sure.
So, and that being said, I would never do it again. But it was that was incredible. And so day 3 winds up being not that bad.
Okay.
We finished day 3. There's more archaeological sites, and then a really cool thing was right near our camp on day 3. Right before we get to camp, there's this huge archaeological site, and we essentially have it to ourselves because Machu Picchu is completely overrun with tourists.
Yeah.
But this is out on the trail, and there's only 500 people a day, and like 200 of them or less are hikers, and so it's just us
Okay.
in this archaeological site. We kind of wander around and check out the walls, and that was really great. And then our camp is only like a mile after that, and a woman in our group broke her ankle.
Oh my God.
Yeah, at that point on the trail, she broke her ankle. Now,
Like bone out of the ankle?
no, but it turned out
But
that
fractured.
later X-rays would prove, yeah, it was broken in 3 places.
Oh, and how did she do that? Was it parkour?
Well, it's just a little lapse of attention because it is rough terrain.
Yeah.
You know, the rocks are not smooth. It's not like a sidewalk, and it's so much up and down. And frankly, the guides had said, like, oh, this like never happens. People almost never get injured on the trail. And I'm thinking, dude, this has to happen like every day.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're not going to tell you about it.
Well, I looked it up after the fact, and it turns out it is exceptionally rare for
Okay.
people to get like significant mechanical injuries on the trail. And so, to get her out, luckily we're only like a mile from camp.
Okay.
The porters now have to come back up the hill and put on like a babushka.
And do they like stretcher her out?
No, she rides on their back, piggyback style,
Oh my God.
on a babushka, and this fucking porter is now like jogging down the trail.
How much does she weigh?
Maybe 130. She's
And how
pretty
much
fit.
does this porter weigh?
Maybe 150.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, and he's like just jogging down the
Yeah.
trail, and so they send 4 porters, and what they'll do is just trade off. as
Yeah,
they go.
like every 100
But dude-
feet or something, right?
Yeah, it's like every 10 minutes or something like that. And
They ran a fucking relay race.
yeah,
With
with
her.
her on their back.
Yeah.
And dude, and then so we get to the campsite, and she's not there, and we find out that what they actually did was they got to the
Killed her.
campsite, they gave her lunch or whatever,
Yeah.
and then they did all of day 4 with the rest of day 3, and they hiked all the way to Machu Picchu
Carrying
with
her.
on their backs.
Yeah.
So that she could see Machu Picchu before she went to the hospital.
Dude, I hope she tipped them.
She did. She
Yeah.
tipped them very generously.
Yeah. They are now retired as well.
Yeah, right, exactly. I mean, dude, they had to go up and down stairs, and they had to,
Oh.
like, it's hard.
Is there any video of that?
Yeah, I have some video of that. Of them, like, jogging with her on their
Dude,
back.
yeah, we need to. Dude,
Yeah,
these things
yeah.
need to be shared.
Right, yeah, they need to be on it. And
Yeah.
it was unbelievable, dude. So, yeah, they carried her all the way out. And, like, when we saw a picture of her in front of Machu Picchu, we're like, oh, how'd they do that?
Yeah,
Oh, it turns
you
out they carried
photoshopped
her.
me.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. And the old man bought it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Photoshop? All right, so
you
anyway.
fucking goat.
So day 3, end of day 3 is nice because it wasn't as hard a day. And then the big day is next, go to Machu Picchu.
Uh-huh.
And for that day, we have to get up at 3:30 in the morning.
Okay.
And we have to do that because the gate opens at 5:30, and you want to be first in line to get up there because Machu Picchu is just jam-packed crowded.
Sure.
And so you want to be the first ones in there. You want to get up to what's called the Sun Gate, where you get the iconic photo of Machu Picchu.
Yeah,
which
and it's
normally,
not encumbered by 1,000 fucking people
right,
in
exactly.
front of you.
Yeah, you want to be like the first one at the Sun Gate and get that picture.
Yeah.
Normally Machu Picchu is clouded over at that time in the morning, but sun shines on my shoulders. We had perfectly clear, clear air. And so we get up at 3:30, and it's interesting because I'd seen in some reviews of the hike, people were complaining about it's ridiculous to get up at 3:30 when the gate doesn't open until 5:30. Because
No, but you
get
got to
up
be in line.
You have to be in line. You want to be the first in line. But if you're not, like if you
Then be
value
last.
your sleep,
Like at a gangbang.
yeah, right, yeah, exactly. If you can't be first, be last. That's what the guy told us. He goes, look, get in line for this a lot like a gangbang. You really want to be first.
Yeah, but if you're not going to be first,
yeah, be last.
just be last. Yeah.
So, because it's my group that we were used to being organized, we get our shit together and we're the first ones in line. And so that was awesome. And then the guides explained to us, because it turns out that the place where you go for your final passport control, it's literally like 10 minutes from camp.
Okay.
And so we hike for 10 minutes and then we just sit there for 2 hours. Well, it's like inflation, they just keep pushing it earlier and it feels shitty, but it turns out there's a really good reason for it. So let me talk a little bit more about the porters.
Okay.
When you get to camp, the porters, of course, have everything set up. Well, after you finish dinner, they got to clean everything up. They got to get
Break
ready
it
for
all
the next
down.
day, break it all down. So they're the last ones to go to bed.
Yeah.
And then they cowboy camp. They sleep just like in a sleeping bag on the ground.
Yeah,
And
because they got to travel the lightest of anybody.
Yeah, right. So they're not carrying, all they're carrying is a sleeping bag for themselves, and they'll like sleep on a tarp. And if it's raining, then they'll sleep like in the mess hall.
Okay.
And then they have to get up before everybody else to get everything ready. So they're running on nothing. And then they got to...
On cocaine?
Yeah, on cocaine. Yeah, it turns out cocaine's a hell of a drug. Rick James was right. So anyway, and then like we'll have breakfast, and then they have to break everything down, pack it all up, and they beat us on the trail to the next stop. Well, the last day, what they have to do is break down all of camp, and then they have to hike all the way down to the town, Aguas Calientes, and catch the train. And there's only one train
And so
to the
if
border.
if they miss it,
They're fucked. The train is at 5:30, and so that's why we have to get up at 3 or 3:30 because we can't let the porters miss this train.
Yeah.
You know, so fine. I'm fine with that. If it take care of the porters, you know, after everything they do. Great.
Sure.
So we hang out, and then it's finally time to make the
I should
final
have
hike to
put
Machu
those out
Picchu.
there.
It's like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah,
It's not bad. It's a little rolling, and then we start hitting the stairs again. And this is a video you guys are definitely going to want to look at. There are these stairs called the monkey steps, and it's maybe 70 to 100 feet vertical, but these steps are so goddamn steep that it's like climbing a ladder.
Wow.
It was brutal. It was so awful going up these steps, and it's like they've just been building us up to this, and then there's a knockout blow of these goddamn steps. But the cool thing was, once you're up the steps,
Dude, you're at the finish line.
Yeah.
You're not quitting at that point.
no,
You've
absolutely
gone-
not.
Yeah.
And that's how they get you.
Yeah.
Because they know, oh, he's not going to quit here. We'll get him with these fucking steps.
Yeah.
But anyway, once you get up the steps, you're at the sun gate.
And then,
And that's it. And then that's your first view of Machu Picchu. This
Yeah.
iconic view from up on the hill. And it was amazing.
did you come?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. Because I was short of breath.
Yeah.
And I'm used to
Yeah,
it from the
that's it.
autoreact asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the payoff. In a way, it was anticlimactic in the sense that it looks like the pictures. You know,
Well,
it's
sure.
not.
That's why I don't go these places. Because
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
seen it on
you've seen
TV.
it. Right. But it was cool because that was like proof. Okay, I did it.
Yeah.
But dude, we still had like a mile and a half of downhill to get down into
down
Machu
into it.
Picchu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we take our pictures at the sun gate. It's crystal clear. It was really cool. We started to see like the sun coming through the mountains.
Nice.
And then we go down. We do our tour of Machu Picchu, and it was amazing. There were some interesting aspects of it that, like people always talk about the stonework, and the stonework is what's special about it.
Sure.
You know, the really tight-fitting stones that are perfectly cut. And once you're there, like the guides will explain the techniques. And spoiler alert, it's not aliens.
I didn't think
Like,
it was.
Yeah, well, I know you didn't think
Yeah.
it was. But it's actually really straightforward techniques, and we have the tools, and you know we know how it was done. And it's really interesting, like the way they cut the stones is they would score the stones like with a thing that looked like a ninja star, and they'd roll that back and forth along the stone to
pizza
score
cutter.
it. Yeah, like a pizza cutter.
Yeah.
But with
This was an
bumps.
Inca pizza.
Yeah, an Inca pizza cutter. Yeah, exactly. And then along the score line, it would create like a fracture point in the stone.
And then they just karate chop
it. Yeah, they karate chop it,
Yeah.
and then it breaks.
They
right
have
along
one
that
guy.
line. Yeah.
He's got like he's like fucking Wreck-It Ralph. And he just comes
Yeah,
around.
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so they would karate chop them. Or if they had like a crack in the stone, then what they would do is slide some wood in, and then they wet the wood. The wood swells, and that cracks the stone.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yeah, and it cracks along these really
And they
straight
probably
lines.
they probably have like contractors doing it back then, right?
Well,
Yeah.
and that's another word for slaves. But
Oh,
sure.
yeah. Well, I was trying to avoid that.
Yeah, so it turns out that Machu Picchu took like 70 years
They're
and
just
like 20,000
volunteers.
workers. Yeah, and they had volunteer workers from neighboring communities would come in to help them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. Everybody pitched in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was awesome. And then it's finally time to head back to get on the train that goes back.
And so now, do you
Yeah.
walk to this train?
Well, luckily, dude, what a great question.
Yeah.
So after Machu Picchu, like, dude, it's funny because that fourth day, I didn't worry about pace. I hiked with the people
No,
I wanted to hike with.
you can
because
shoot your
it's
load,
good.
bro.
You can shoot your load. That's
Yeah.
exactly right. And even going up the monkey steps, like I shot my load going up the
Yeah,
monkey
why
steps
not?
because fuck it, why not?
Yeah. Ain't no more monkey steps after
Yeah,
these.
that's right. There ain't no more monkey steps. And then even going down the hill into Machu Picchu, fuck it, I'm just gonna cruise down the hill. By the time I got to Machu Picchu and we all kind of stopped and we're taking our pictures, my body just quit.
Yeah, it's over.
And so did everybody else.
Yeah, they're like, well, because you've done it. You're there.
Right. And it's
You
so
know?
funny to see all of us like have done this incredibly hard physical thing.
Yeah.
And then like going up 2 flights of stairs at Machu Picchu, we're like, oh motherfucker, this is so. Why are there more stairs?
So
right.
we're almost done.
Yeah.
And I want to get we got to wrap this thing up here soon.
Yeah.
But I remember when we hiked Zion.
Almost exactly an hour.
We hiked Zion.
The Narrows.
And
from the top down.
Yeah, and when we were walking out, say that last, it's like a paved.
Yeah, it
half.
gets really easy.
It's like a half mile
Right.
though.
Yeah.
On the way out, and I remember trying to walk that last half mile over pavement.
Yeah.
Having now walked through the whole river.
Right.
Barely being able to move my goddamn feet.
Yep.
Right, like so exhausted, and this was by far the easiest part.
Right.
But dude, at that point, you're done.
Yeah, that hike I tried to finish strong, and I went from like a shuffle to a ever so slightly faster shuffle.
Yeah.
That was my finish strong on that one. Yeah, so everybody's beat, and here was the cool thing. Afterward, so we're up at Machu Picchu, there's tourist shuttle buses that take you down to this town, Aguas Calientes, and that's where the train is, to get us back to civilization.
Uh-huh.
So
And
we
how
get
long
on the
a train
bus.
ride is it?
It's an hour.
Oh,
and a
it's
half,
short.
something like that. Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, and that takes us back to Ollantaytambo, which is where we meet with our tour bus.
Is Santa on that train?
It is not a Santa Claus train. No, Grand Canyon has one.
Yeah.
But not here. Yeah. So anyway, so we get on the bus.
I'd put Santa.
dude,
He'd
just-
be Peruvian Santa
So-
on the plane.
So wait, actually, there were 2 things. We haven't even talked about the shitters.
No.
There's so much more. We're
Dude.
gonna have to do another episode.
Yeah, we'll have to.
So this one's about Machu Picchu.
Yeah,
The
and
other
then-
one's gonna have to be about just international travel.
Yeah.
But anyway, so to finish out Machu Picchu, we get on the bus, and the seats on the bus are
Go
like
round and
so
round.
comfortable. The seats
You
on
melt,
the bus, not
yeah.
the wheels. Yeah, I just melt into the seat. And then we're sitting there, and then the bus starts moving. And we all kind of have this feeling, which I said out loud, like, this is a goddamn miracle.
Yeah.
We're just sitting here,
And
and,
we're
yet
moving.
we're moving.
Did you fall
This-
asleep on it?
No, I did
I
not.
would've.
A lot of
calmed
people fell
down.
asleep
Yeah.
on the train.
Yeah.
And it's funny, like, there were a lot of things that became like inside jokes.
Of course.
And so, like, on the trains are supposed to be like really smooth, but this train from Aguas Calientes to Ollantaytambo rocked back and forth pretty heavily the whole time.
Now, how about the people that are on the roof?
No, it's not that kind of train.
Oh,
This is
okay.
like an expensive. Dude, these tickets are like $190 one way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is one of the only things down there that's tourist expensive.
Okay.
Luckily, it was included with our
Yeah.
with our deal. But anyway, and so I said like, oh, the rails on this train line are Inca straight.
Because
Right.
Inca
It's like
flat.
Inca flat, exactly.
I wasn't
you
even
get
there.
jokes.
Yeah, I get jokes.
you
Yeah.
get jokes.
Yeah.
And so finally we get back and then go back and rest in our own beds at the
Dude.
Airbnb.
It's a pretty good story, man.
It was a hell of an experience.
Yeah,
and I'm very
we'll
glad
have
I
to
did.
talk more about this trip
Did, like
to
what
Peru.
it was like in Cusco. and
Yeah,
stuff
dude,
like
we'll,
that,
we'll,
yeah.
we'll hit it again on another episode.
Yeah.
But we need a sponsor for this episode. Do you have one?
I do.
You do? Okay, good. So, hey.
All right, hold on. I've just
Yeah,
paused.
you do
I
that. I'm
paused.
going to keep talking to the audience. Oh.
I feel like maybe if you're talking to that
Yeah,
audience.
dude,
but I just
look,
paused
I don't
for
even know if
pause.
anybody's watching. If they
Yeah.
hung with us, thank you
Yeah,
for
right.
hanging with us. Especially we had a lot of difficulties here,
Yeah.
but dude, this was a good story. We wanted to tell it. We know it's not on game topic, but fuck it, dude. It's the Scafachiverse.
That's right. This
Right?
is part of the Scafachiverse.
Yeah, and dude, we're part of that, and we think that like you guys get a chance to know us. You know, like we try to get to know you guys a little bit, but at least I do. Alan doesn't give a fuck. But we try to do this stuff, right? And we hope you guys like these episodes because these episodes, man, this is the real life shit. It's not the video game shit. So, are you almost ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so we're gonna get back. We're gonna do the sponsor. Go. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I have the sponsor, and it's kind of fitting because like down. Oh, dude, one of the things I saw. We'll save it for the Cusco episode.
Okay.
But I saw a street vendor with these big fucking jungle snails
Nice.
on a table, and it turns out it's some kind of youth serum that women they use like snail goo on their face.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and I talked to one the Airbnb. I brought it up, and this woman was like, "Oh my God, where was that vendor? I need
Yeah,
to get
go
some-"
back,
Yeah.
yeah.
like she knew exactly what it
She's
was.
gonna lick the snail.
Yeah, so we have a sponsor that does
Yeah.
like a beauty serum as well, and of course it is the Busted Nut.
Yes.
This episode of the Scafachiverse is proudly brought to you by Busted Nut Face and Body Lotion. You want to know our secret? It's all in the technique. We start with the finest globally sourced nuts and get right to work. Our artisans employ a range of time-honored methods to extract every last drop of goodness. We're talking about expert planning, or expert palming, stroking, and rhythmic squeezing, all designed to coax out the most potent oils and nutrients. No fillers, no preservatives, no additives. Just our nuts on your face.
Oh, dude. Hey,
Yeah.
Al, I want to thank you for taking the time to tell the story.
That was fun.
Right? Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun for me to listen to it. This was my first listen, so I got to get the real reactions, and so I'm really happy about that. But yeah, I want to thank you for coming on. I want to thank anybody who watched our live stream. We're going to upload it here shortly. Hopefully everybody joins in, and check out the actual podcast page. Catch the links on Spotify, Apple iPod, Pandora, anywhere you catch podcasts, you can listen to us. We're also on YouTube now. You can go right to the Scafachiverse podcast YouTube channel.
There you go.
Every episode is uploaded there. And anyway, for Anthony Scafachi, for Alan Gigax, this is the Scafachiverse podcast, a balls deep production. We are out.
All right, we're clear.